Did we have this conversation already?
What?
Don't you wanna?
Don't you wanna Fanta? Remember the ad for the soda Fanta?
Fanta.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is this just the worst advertisement ever?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're gonna make a jingle, but we're gonna mispronounce.
Try to make it
name
work.
Of our product.
Fanta,
Possibly.
can't ya?
Don't you wanna? Right?
Yeah.
Would you like to open the curtain?
Yeah, we should open it.
All right, probably.
Tied up.
Do we need the sound effects?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Do
turning
we
off the
not?
Turn it.
lights. All right, and let's pop some popcorn.
Popcorn.
What's on the popcorn this week, Michelle?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Plain. They forgot.
Plain.
What a fucking horrible episode this already is.
It's like eating styrofoam.
This
Ew.
is PlayStation VR.
Theater. Are we
Wanna
mispronouncing the word?
Don't you
Or
wanna-
Fanta?
Are we mispronouncing
And
it?
it's really Fanta. I guess the advertisement
I guess-
proves we're pronouncing it wrong.
I
then,
wouldn't
you're
think
saying?
Could just
so,
be a
because it's
horrible
an
advertisement.
Yeah.
Right? Like somebody's
Or
kid.
it's not.
Or
We're
is it?
just doing it wrong.
No, but it might be a great advertisement because we know they're saying it wrong, and it's making people talk about it. 3 people are
Yeah,
talking
30,
about it.
30 years later.
Right?
Right? Are they still in business? It's a little late.
I bet you.
8 goddamn minutes of Fanta talk.
It's about
Fanta
that. Yeah.
talk. Damn it.
Fanta,
Fanta.
Fanta.
This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Tuesday afternoon at midnight and bring to YouTube every Wednesday as the weekly wrap-up. That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
So long ago. I can't even remember what we talked about.
I don't know either. We'll have to
Must.
watch.
I'm going to bet it was Skyrim. One more day till Skyrim, everybody.
One more day.
One more day. Every Thursday, every today, as PlayStation VR Theater.
Yeah.
Done with this.
Where we sit around and we talk about trailers and stuff, and we watch
Things and stuff.
things.
Yeah,
And,
we
then we
watch
Mystery
shit.
Science
And we're
Theater
not fun.
3000 the crap out of it. And we probably make fun of things that, people
little
worked
bit.
really, really hard on.
I know.
Yeah.
So we apologize in
Because
advance to
we're
all the developers,
jerks.
and every Friday, not that you're going to watch because Skyrim will be out.
Yeah.
Viewer takeover when we let you, the loyal game cats,
Meow.
take over the show. As always, I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, and this is Michelle. And we'll see you next week.
Yes. Bye-bye.
That can't be right.
No.
All right, PlayStation VR Theater this week. All of the trailers came from B Tribble this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tribble?
What up, B?
He's our new RIP RPH.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, I checked out his channel. Still subscribes to you. Does not subscribe to us.
What?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
He watches all of the music you put up on YouTube.
Oh, geez. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, stop.
So come back. We miss you.
It's going to be nursery rhymes soon on her channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Maybe
there
I'll
you
make
go.
some money.
Oh my
Because of
goodness.
the baby.
You're making an excellent
Well,
point.
he actually he likes Josh Ritter a lot.
Does he?
Play a lot of Josh Ritter for him. Yeah.
All right, so every week on PlayStation VR Theater, we watch PlayStation VR trailers of upcoming games. Some of them are going to come out, and some of them I guarantee you will not.
Yeah.
And this week, actually, this is sort of an interesting week for us because we revisit some trailers we've watched before, but
Yeah.
they're new versions of said games.
Yep.
So we'll find out if we have anything new to say real quick
First
here.
trailer coming up. Out of Ammo.
Out of
Now,
Ammo.
did we watch Out of Ammo
No.
once?
No.
We
yeah.
were supposed to last
Then
week,
we
but then it got
didn't.
replaced
We
by
were
The
going to.
Exorcist last
That's
minute because
right.
The Exorcist looks fantastic.
It does.
It really does. All right, Out of Ammo. On your mark, get set, and turn the volume down. Go.
Perfect
Good
timing.
timing.
I know, I've got good timing.
Oh, it's coming out on PlayStation.
It's also coming out on PlayStation VR. Yeah, I think it's only coming out on PlayStation VR, right?
I think so. This game
think-
would probably suck without it.
I think people are sick of this art style.
I
You
am.
know, a little bit, but this game kind of looks like it might be a little fun.
Yeah,
You know?
but you plan your battle strategy. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Kind of like that Dino Frontier I just played
Dino
months
Frontier is
months
Direct
back.
Control.
this has
Ooh,
more
it's
replayability than Dino
Than that,
Frontier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sniper rifles.
Sniper rifle.
Nice.
Oh, blood squirting out when you kill him.
The blocks of blood pouring everywhere.
They are little blocks.
There are
aren't they?
little blocks of blood.
Yeah, they're voxels of blood.
And do you
I
now?
need a grenade for all those guys.
Block of grenade.
You are out.
Did you say blammo?
Blammo.
You're out of blammo.
Oh, he's just realizing he's fucked.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a weird
shot.
tan
Oh.
over his eyes.
He does. Well, that hat.
Well, he had sunglasses on.
Oh,
right? So maybe
awkward.
Yeah, he's dead. I mean, he's dead.
Pre-order now.
available winter 2018.
That's a long
Wait,
time away.
Wait.
Castle Storm VR free with pre-order.
So that's a year away.
Oh.
Wait, is winter? Does winter 2018 go into like
good point?
So it's only a
Brian.
couple months away.
All right,
Wait.
there we go.
Because
What?
winter 2018 stretches from 2017
In January,
into 2018,
February,
right?
March.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I
actually
guess
coming.
The
so.
majority of it actually is in
Yeah.
the beginning of the year.
I don't know seasons.
Yeah, I
don't-
mean-
I'm like, oh, it's cold
Winter,
now. It must be
spring,
winter.
summer,
And then like 2 months
fall.
later, somebody goes, oh, it's winter.
I know you always
I'm
think
like,
is
You're like,
winter
wait,
is the
what?
end of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas.
I
and
just
it's still
assume
not
Christmas
winter.
and it's over.
Right?
Yeah.
Done.
No,
Done.
and
It's
I
gonna
don't
get
think-
sunny
But
again.
no, it's
I'm happy.
It's only
No.
just begun.
Very strange. So out of ammo. So first thing I want to comment on is the pre-order bonus. If you
Yeah.
pre-order now, you get Castle Storm VR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just go pre-order because Castle Storm VR is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with that game, and I think this game is only like $15, so you're getting like a
Yeah.
$15 game for free when you buy a $15 game.
Right.
It's like just do it.
50 chance. You're gonna like one of them.
and it
hopefully.
doesn't look that bad either. I mean,
No, I
looks
thought,
fun.
you know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of looking at the whole Minecraft block style, but
Seems to be very popular.
I haven't played many games that are in that art style, so
Yeah.
I'm not sick of playing games like that, just sick of looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks fun.
It's sort of the whole thing we keep talking about with like scary games in VR.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of them announced, but we haven't actually gotten a lot
Yeah,
of them.
where are
Yeah.
they? Where are they actually?
So yeah, there might be a lot of these cartoony style games on the way, but like we don't have very many of them.
Right.
Yeah. Did you get any information about this?
Nothing that we really already said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking up the developer real quick here because I'm
Oh.
Rocket Works.
8 different levels.
Yeah.
that's
Nice. And it
so
seems...
Yeah.
Does it say anything? Like, are you limited in ammo? Because they say out of ammo, so you must have a set
he's
amount.
Well, I
constantly
assume
running
that
out of
he's
ammo in this
constantly
trailer, which kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's called out of
Oh,
ammo.
it's frustrating.
And it's like the worst thing in any game is running out of ammo. And
Right.
they're like, hey, let's take a mechanic that everybody hates and make it a whole
and
game.
make it all
Yeah.
around the game.
It seems like a kind of a little strange thing to
It's
do.
also saying not just fighting, but exploring too.
Really?
So I'm curious what that's all about. Because it looks like just a
Like a
kind of
board?
first-person game. you know?
Yeah, and you're on that
Shooter.
board, and you
Yeah.
strategize, you're fucking set up, and then you get attacked.
Yeah.
So do you have to defend with a set number of ammo? But I mean, do you just keep going until the waves are done until you run out of ammo? Is it? I wonder. It's out of ammo.
It's exploring just to find more ammo.
They're already talking about the sequel to Out of Ammo. Apparently, there's this Out of Ammo Death Drive is a sequel to Out of Ammo.
Death Drive.
So I think on the PC it's probably already out if they're already talking
Sounds
about a
like it.
sequel.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about this because the gameplay looks fun.
Yeah.
But if every time you run out of ammo, you can't just reload, you have to like go find another weapon.
Yeah.
I'm like, kind of don't like that concept.
Yeah.
But who knows? It could be fun.
I mean, maybe there's tons of weapons all around you, though. I mean,
Yeah, you never
just
know.
because you run out doesn't necessarily mean you can't bend down and pick up a new one right then and there. So
Yeah, that's
We'll
sort of what I think happened to me quite a bit in Mortal Blitz. I was always playing that game and like I'd run out of ammo and go, what am I supposed to do? And then they'd like look around and there'd be grenades and like rocket
Right.
launchers and stuff all around me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh right, there's like I'm in a different world. There's stuff all
it's
around
like
me.
sneaky bears. They're just right there. There you
you
go.
Oh, sneaky bears.
Oh, sneaky bears.
All right, out of ammo. I'm gonna say I think we do have a price for this one. I think it's $15.
That would I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well deserved. $14.99.
It's being published by Zen Studios, being developed by Rocket Works. I don't know much about Rocket Works, but Zen has a good reputation.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Should we? Shouldn't we? Should we?
I would.
Should we?
I would.
I'm
I
actually
think
kind
it
of
looks-
surprised.
I would say should we? And
looks
also,
fun.
you get Castle Storm for free.
Yeah, that's the other reason.
So
But why couldn't we get that snowball game from last week for free?
Yeah.
That's
why
why
couldn't the kite game be free? Damn
I'm
it!
so glad it wasn't.
I don't think it'll take long.
$10.
Yeah.
All right, well, that brings us to our very next trailer for one we've seen before, but this is a little bit of a longer trailer, a little bit more gameplay.
Yep.
This one is called Dimension Hunter. On your mark, get set, go. That this doesn't look like it's right.
Mine does that too, sometimes.
There you
There
go.
it is. We're coming.
Yeah.
I love the art style here. This,
yeah.
this
I
looks like a comic
love
book.
the
Yeah,
art
like
style.
13. Remember how good 13 was on the
13 was great.
GameCube and
And Killer
PS2?
7.
This is definitely
Killer
my kind of
7.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like full locomotion. Like it looks
This
like you.
looks so much fun already.
I thought this was confirmed as an aim-supported game.
Oh, for real?
But there's a lot of dual wielding here, so I wonder if you just get different weapons
Well, like
depending
the
on what controller you
gun
use.
changing on, what was that game?
Dick Wild.
Dick Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed today.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's all
But this
grown
looks pretty awesome. Like, I think it looks really fun.
up.
That looks like a
Yeah.
That
Stranger
looks
Things.
freaking
Yeah.
cool. What was he doing? Like fire boy?
Dinosaurs right in the throat.
Wait, VR dinosaurs. This game
Right.
has it all.
It's got everything.
Yeah, I wonder if there's things to do between
Zombies,
aliens.
dinosaurs,
and aliens.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah. In slow motion, which is always badass in any type of game.
Now
Why aren't you playing
now
super
can
hot?
Now can
I
I just
know,
throw the
right?
gun at him and
Right. Back to Sneaky Boys.
oh, it's super hot.
I gotta say, this looks like a solid trailer and one of the better games we've seen on this show. I think it looks fun.
Do you think this is my big question? Because I think the action looks amazing. I think
Yes.
there's gonna be a lot of fun to just go wave after wave after wave and just kill a bunch of things and big giant bosses, dinosaurs, and all sorts of crazy things.
A lot of variety.
That sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
But do you think there's more to the game?
I
Like
sure
a little
hope
bit
so.
of a storyline.
A little
to
bit of a
it?
story. I mean, it's
Hope-
got
It's a
this
I would
comic
hope so.
fashion, so there's got to be a
Exactly.
solid story to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like even Bloody Zombies between levels had like a comic book look to the story that was progressing. Yes.
You get to destroy infected crew, close dimensional gates, hunt and exterminate infected, which I feel is kind of repetitive there. Yeah. So I don't know is the answer apparently.
I love
Gives
how
you a
she
little
gets
bit of something to
excited
do.
about her own.
I got
go.
ex-
It's like,
I did.
oh,
I was
there's
like,
something here.
Whoa, whoa, wait! I can answer that for you.
Oh wait,
But
there's
can
more.
I?
So I mean, since it has
That's all
a
I got, Jeremy.
since it has a comic book art style, like there's been other games before, and for some reason the games are actually eluding me which ones they are. But there've been games before where you go around and you actually collect comic book pages and like you fill in.
Yeah.
Can you think of what this is? Like I can't place it for some reason.
Were you collecting the comic pages?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I don't know why. It's somebody in the comments.
Comic
Please let me know what game I'm thinking of. We're actually. Is it The Last of Us?
No.
No.
You didn't collect comic book pages
No.
in The Last of Us?
I don't
Comic
believe
book
so. I
pages?
don't
No.
remember that. No.
No.
No, I just recently played that.
Okay.
I remember in like what Fallout New Vegas, I used to collect the the old magazines. Was there comics in there?
No, it's just like this is like a comic book pages that you were finding and actually like filling in like an old comic book, I think. But anyway, that would be awesome in this. Is like that's your collectible, or like you already have that art style.
Yeah.
That would be great, and to give you a little bit of like, okay, before I move to the next room and like and shoot another wave of
Right.
bad guys, hey, let's check out every nook and cranny of this
It's
room.
like
right?
a treasure. Like you have to find it.
Yeah.
Or like
Absolutely,
similar
like
to
collectibles.
you know, fucking
Everyone can see that.
the blood
Rush of Blood.
Rush of Blood,
Yeah,
brain
that's a
fart,
game.
where you could unlock a
No,
different.
he brings me up
You
and he
press
lets me.
and then yeah.
Where you hit a track and you go on a different route.
Yeah.
Wonder if it would be neat if you could find like a comic page that would unlock a different tile to send you on a different path. It would be good replay value too.
That would be cool.
You know, do that before the game releases.
Like
Do
anytime
that.
now.
Ready to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. So what are we thinking price wise here?
This could be a $29.99.
Exactly the same price I was thinking of.
Done.
We're all on the same comic book
Cool.
page. Oh, see, this is why. This is why. I tell a bad joke, she laughs.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's all your fault. Listen, if you're out there complaining about my bad jokes,
It's
blame
my
her.
fault.
It's not me. I swear.
Damn it.
Enabler.
Just a happy person.
But
$30.
hopefully there could, be a lot of shit involved. Multiplayer,
Oh,
leaderboards.
Oh.
I wonder.
I'm not seeing this game as a multiplayer or leaderboard game.
It would be neat if it was though. Like,
would
is it, the enemy's accuracy, all that kind of shit.
They do
There's
show the
scores.
points.
Yeah, there's a
I
score
don't foresee
system.
that actually happening though.
Then why? So then why are these points like it's like 100 points, 100 points,
So like
100
a
points?
Borderlands
To
type
make you
of
feel
thing.
like you're doing something awesome.
maybe
yeah.
there's hit areas you hit have more.
You think
damage.
those are like damage points?
Maybe did it show other numbers hitting in different areas? I didn't really
Let's
notice
watch
too much.
it again.
On your mark, get set.
Rewind.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I will play it through twice at least with the move controls and then the aim controller. It looks like a lot of fun.
It does.
And for $30, sign me up.
Yeah, and even less would
Yep.
be better.
I bought
well,
ATV
always.
Drift and Tricks for 25, and I've apparently
You
own
already
that
bought
game.
that. Yeah.
So that's pretty ridiculous.
Oof.
You know, you don't make a bad situation any better, do you? All right, next up is something we watched very recently. This is the thanks to Polish Paul
Yes.
for letting us know that
Thanks.
there's a longer trailer of A Haunting Witching Hour, and then B Tribble sends us that link.
Nice.
So
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
teamwork makes the dream work.
Right.
On your mark, get set, and go.
Is this that episodic one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Shh, be quiet.
I
It's
already
very
moved
creepy.
mine.
I'm moving it again. We've already talked about it. Inspired by true events. Everything's
Yes.
inspired by true events.
Inspired
Stranger
by
Things. Inspired by
right?
true events.
Kids once
think so.
once played a game of D&D. That's it.
Pretty much it,
based
yeah.
on
You can still see
real
her
events.
walking through the woods.
I mean, it looks nice,
It looks beautiful.
right?
Sometimes
But they always look nice in the social screen. You
They
know,
do.
They sure do.
Yeah, that's why I'm concerned about The
Is this
Exorcist.
where,
I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, they look so
You
photorealistic.
can
looks
hear,
really
you can hear her
nice.
scream at night.
yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't look so good.
I mean, honestly, it looks kind of boring, but we don't know yet. It looks more like a story that's just laid out as you travel along. It might be scary.
It's a little more of a walking simulator than a game.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with. Like, my thing with Gone Home, and spoilers
Yeah, but
for
if
Gone
anything-
Home, is that I always wanted it to be, like, it starts off and you think it's going to be a scary game.
Yeah.
And then it never gets scary.
Not at all.
Yeah,
no.
if someone does that to me,
Like
I
even-
want to fight back.
Right? Even
You
that's
know, I
not
don't-
scary.
Well, definitely not from that perspective.
No.
No.
I mean, how do you fight an enemy you can't see? They should put that up on that trailer.
Wait,
Oh, see?
slapped.
That was damage done,
Yeah.
right?
There was damage, but you see no fighting back, no weapons. Not even a flashlight.
this makes Chain Man look phenomenal.
What do they end it
Chain
with? Like,
Man.
everyone's gonna die.
There he is. Imagine he made a special appearance in that game. That'd be great.
Just for you, Jeremy!
Chain Man.
You know what I hate that games do?
What?
You walk up to something in the game, and it goes, press X to pick up this item.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can't you just make it like kind of flash a little bit or glow
Yeah.
or outline it or something?
Yeah.
Can you not put the controller prompt?
Dong.
It's not like
In
we're
the
not gonna
game?
figure it out.
Right?
Right.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, give me.
We're
give me
gonna
some-
press buttons.
Give me a visual
Yeah.
cue
Right.
that this item is able to be picked up.
Interacted with.
But don't give me a big X in a circle that says pick up item.
Because
Or
it
if
takes out of the actual
It
gameplay,
does.
you know?
Especially in VR.
Or
Yeah.
if it does, do like the old Deus Ex or whatever type of games where they have that nice little smaller icon that would, so it's not so in your face.
I'm cool with like a mild outline, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Mhm.
So gameplay?
You walk a lot.
We know a lot more than we did before.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's
I'm ready for another trailer.
so the issue with this, of course, like when you're on the social screen, like everything looks a little bit further away. So you saw that person getting thrown around in the hallway and then dragged off, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, this looks pretty low budget. This looks pretty
Right.
generic, and it looks bad. It looks like like pretty poor ragdoll physics. But but if you think that you're in that hallway and somebody right in front of you is getting thrown around in the hallway and then dragged across the hall with maybe a line of blood following it,
Yeah.
suddenly you're like,
Okay, that's pretty scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly
I'm gonna look around.
right?
Yeah.
Watching it on a cell phone or watching it on your TV is a lot different. Being in that hallway and being like, "Am I next?"
Yeah.
You know. So
The problem is that scare has been done probably like thousands of times in different forms before.
but in VR,
That is a first, apparently.
Right.
You know, but
maybe.
I
It's,
actually, I don't know.
no, did it happen in any other game?
No.
No. I don't know.
no. Just need a new scare, a new type of one.
Is
You
this game
know?
ever coming out?
I don't know.
I feel like they missed
Seems
the
like it's
Halloween
getting
window.
closer. They totally did.
Yeah, and they said they were gonna come out like one right after, if I
Boom,
remember
boom.
correctly,
Yeah.
from last time we talked about this.
They
One-
had the
yeah,
whole story
right
written
after
out on
another.
their page, their
like one
website.
Halloween, one right after.
Yeah.
You
Here's the
know.
whole game. You don't even need to
This
walk around.
year, this happened.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Which means are we still gonna be waiting for the next ones once this one comes out?
Yep.
So that worries me.
Yeah, this changes my. I don't remember what I said last time for a price point.
Well, now that I see a little
Like,
more gameplay
$5
footage,
an episode.
Drop it. Yeah.
I do have a feeling that this is like kind of like the Bellows, where it's like, okay, here's your haunted house, just walk through it,
Yeah.
which was 15, 20 minutes, something like that. I think that was $5.
Yeah.
So if that's what they're doing with this, I'll pay $5 for each of your episodes, and at least there's a little more interactivity with this. In the Bellows, it was like literally
I'm
just
so
walk
curious when that
and they tried
guy
to scare you.
when the guy hits
Slaps
you, it
ya.
does look like you're
took
taking
damage.
damage.
You definitely took
so it's
damage,
like,
yeah.
What is that? Do you just have to dodge him? Like, what do you do?
Right.
Run away.
Duck.
I
Dodge.
hit him in the face.
All the movement looked really slow. Was there any running? Did we see any running?
No.
No running.
You'd expect in a game like this, especially with
Lots.
enemies that can attack you and you take
Yeah.
damage from, there
getting
should
the
be a
hell
run
outta
button.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stamina bar, something like that.
Although I will say in Stifled that I played recently and loved, No run button.
No running.
Well, you're a
There's
blind
enemies
guy.
everywhere.
You can't really run as a blind guy.
What? Blind guys, they're not. He's not in a wheelchair.
I know, but he's gonna run into something. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You
anyways,
just don't think they run? Like,
I've never seen a. I don't
Oh
know.
my
Have I
God.
seen a blind person
This
run?
just gave me the best idea ever.
What?
I want the sequel of Stifled to be a guy in a wheelchair, but the wheels need to be greased. So every time you pull it goes, and it's
Yeah.
thrown out
Everyone
the
who's got to
sound waves.
stop and just sit there and
Oh
wait
my
for the
God.
others to walk by.
It's like in every your health items are actually
Yeah.
just WD-40 and you spray it,
Or,
and then you can move silently for 5 minutes and then it starts squeaking again.
or better yet,
I want this game.
his orderly will be
Why don't
blind
you-
and push him
why
around,
does
run
that
around
be
with him.
a wheelchair? Why can't he just have like squeaky shoes?
Squeaky. I have
Every
squeaky
step.
shoes.
Because you could take those off.
True.
All right.
Ha.
Where's the button prompt to take off my
Fine.
shoes?
I can't take them off. They're stuck.
Somebody glued my shoes on and
be
they're
slip-ons.
squeaky. What a nightmare.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, last trailer.
Yeah, so
Last
$5
one.
an episode. That's all I want to pay for that.
Yes.
And you know, again, gone home, but actually scary. All right, I'm down. Yep. And finally, the very last trailer. And the only reason we're talking about this one is because it's coming out soon.
It's coming out November 21st.
Why does that sound familiar? Oh, because that's when Rec Room comes out.
Yeah, that's
Open
why.
November
All right.
21st.
So
Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Monster
monsters.
of the Deep, singular. On your mark.
Are you sure?
Yep, 100% go.
I wrote monsters.
Peggy 7. Oh, that was 12. Oh, no.
You yell at me first. Stop that.
So we all know it's not going to look this great, but
I think it's gonna look pretty damn good though.
well, the Final Fantasy
Negative
15
Nancy
looked
over there.
no. Well, I mean, you know how VR is.
But Final Fantasy 15 had this big open world.
Oh, it's gorgeous too.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. How many times
It
a day
was.
do you watch Good Will Hunting?
I've only seen it like twice in my life. Actually, I should rewatch.
I watch it every day.
Do you?
But these worlds, these are not big open worlds.
No.
These are locations.
Yes.
And so Square could actually take the time. I'm talking over all of these people. So Square could take the time and actually render these things meticulously for VR.
Yep.
So I think this might in VR look even better than Final Fantasy proper did.
Really? What?
I think so.
Really?
Oh, look how awesome that background
That
looks.
does look great.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a bite.
These guys are not dressed for fishing.
They're not just for fishing. Oh, that was
They
a good
aren't.
one.
That was a good one.
It felt real.
Thanks. Yeah, they're not just. But I mean, what's his face? I was not Ignis. The dude with the abs.
What did you catch a cactus? What
dude-
was that for a second?
You know, the big guy. He's never dressed.
Noctis? I'm just reading
No.
things off the screen now.
No,
I don't
no.
know any of their names.
I forget.
Noctis and
Oh,
Ignis
yeah.
are the only two I know.
Whoa.
This looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it does look pretty sick,
Oh,
right?
that fucking fish right
Look
out
at that
of the
Shoot 'em?
water.
fucking. And there was some shooting involved.
Was that, yeah, I was just saying.
You know,
right.
some combat,
Yeah, this is my most anticipated game now. Screw the persistence.
right?
$29.99.
Do we know the price
It
yet?
is $29.99.
$29.99.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, she's not just guessing.
Oh,
She wasn't just jumping the gun.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Oh, that's a hefty price.
I want to pre-order this right
For
now.
fishing.
Dude, okay, so
I don't know.
Fishing
I mean,
Master.
it's also.
Yeah.
Fishing Master, which I reviewed and played the crap out of for like an entire day. I thought I was going to play it for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
I ended up playing it like all day long, and every time I sat down to write the review, I was like, I think I should play it a little longer.
Really?
Because I need to know more
I
about
think
this
that game's
game.
fun though.
Yeah.
Fishing Master is
It is,
fun, and
yeah.
it's $20,
Ah.
and it doesn't have guns or Final Fantasy
Yeah,
characters.
right.
The name Final
Here's an
Fantasy.
extra $10
That
so I can
alone is-
blow the crap out of
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Dude, so with Fishing Master, even as far as I've made it, I haven't seen any crazy big ass fish.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I think you can actually like later in the game get sharks or like cooler, bigger fish.
Well, you
Yeah.
upgrade your like reel and stuff so that you can catch bigger fish
Well,
too.
right, but like it just takes a lot of time. I
Yeah.
think this game, like right off the
Right
bat,
off the bat,
you'll be
yeah.
catching some small fish, and then suddenly
Yeah.
some really strange
You're like,
looking
oh my god, a
fish,
shark coming at my face.
Right, and then
Yeah.
it's like, and it looks like way more of like, even though Fishing Master was like kind of arcade based, it's not like a fishing simulator by any stretch. This looks like it's like straight up arcade.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like all in your face. And
Yeah.
It's got look, guns and harpoons.
Yeah.
And, come on, this
They
looks
keep it
exciting.
going. You know what I mean?
I
That's
hope
for
it's
sure. They
gonna be
keep it going.
beautiful.
This is the best trailer I've seen of it. Yeah, I've seen like probably 3 different trailers.
Yeah.
We saw some Paris Games Week footage.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a
No,
lot
this was-
happening there.
This was
This is the
I've
best
seen.
one.
That's a good trailer.
This one sold me on it immediately. Like I'm like, here, have $40. Oops,
Yeah, no, don't.
apologize.
They might have heard you.
Yeah.
Only him though. Just special price.
Only
to
him, yeah.
Or send me a review key, please. No, that's not happening.
3 of them?
That's-
I mean,
Square,
3 of 'em, yeah.
Square, Sony, all the big companies, they've never heard of PSVR
like,
without
no.
Pro.
no,
Guaranteed.
never. The janitor that works at one of the places might have heard of it.
Janitor's kid.
Janitor's kid.
Yeah.
That is
There
true.
you go.
If he's
Absolutely.
between the ages of what is it, 14 and
Well, actually, if he's between the ages of 30 and 45, he probably watches this channel.
male
Is that what it is?
exclusively.
Yeah.
I thought it was younger.
We skew older. We
Okay.
we are primarily 35 years old, 35
Well, I
year
guess
old
that
male,
makes more sense though because younger
Yeah.
kids aren't allowed to
No.
play VR,
and they don't have the money for it.
That's true.
and they don't have the money for it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll figure
Yeah.
that out eventually.
Eventually.
$30. I'm super happy to pay $30 for this. I wonder what the control scheme is.
Yeah.
Right, because Fishing Master was one move control. The other
Yeah.
hand, totally free to do whatever it is you want. And was that suggestive?
It
I'm
was.
not sure whether go away.
And so does this use 2 move controls like I wanted Fishing Master to do, where you would do
Yeah.
this? Now, I think Dave Station VR,
Mm-hmm.
go subscribe to Dave Station VR, he was talking about I want to say it was either a Chinese or a Japanese Asian territory exclusive game for now called Pro Angler, I want to say, which is another fishing game, but more in the sim vein
Mm-hmm. All right.
for PSVR. And I do want to say, he said you use both. You do it
Okay.
this way.
Huh.
Gets real tiring real fast.
I would imagine, yeah.
Might take the fun
Absolutely.
out of it, especially with the angles where you got to
'Cause
change
I
directions
kinda like
and
that
stuff.
It was only one controller. At first, I didn't, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, I think it's probably better this way because
Yeah.
it would get tiring fast.
It would.
But with all the guns and crossbows and
Right.
stuff available, do you have a fishing line in one and a crossbow
Also-
in
That'd
the
be
other?
crazy
Also,
if all of a sudden what you
crossbow,
pull up is
Yeah.
something dangerous you got to shoot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
$50. You
Yeah.
can have $50
No.
if you. Okay, I'm done.
$29.99. Stop raising the price.
Right?
It's gonna be
It's
amazing.
already set.
I'm so excited to play this, and I'm not even kidding. Like this looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yet another genre of game I would never play if it wasn't in VR. But since it is,
absolutely not.
I'm super excited for it.
Right? I mean,
All right.
the fishing in the game was fun enough, you know? So I can imagine in VR. Especially this seems like it's a lot more juicy. Like a lot more into it. Into
Juicy.
it. Sorry.
Juicy.
Meaty. Girthy.
All right,
Damn
guys,
it, guys.
Thank
Why
you
do
so
you
much
do this
for
to me?
thank you so much for
didn't
watching another episode of PlayStation VR
Theater.
Theater. I think I choked on that one. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the other best 20 minutes of your week.
The
Viewer.
viewer
takeover.
takeover.
That's what it's called. And where we let you, the loyal game cats,
Wow.
let you take over the show with your comments and your questions, and we read them and we make fun of you too, because that's just what we do here.
It is.
Yes. We
All right.
do that.
For PlayStation VR Theater, I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, this is Michelle, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, they're going to be watching. They're
Yeah.
playing Skyrim. For
Maybe
sure.
Yeah.
please, maybe
Enjoy
take a break.
Skyrim tomorrow.
Maybe we'll put a viewer takeover up early.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, we can put it up an hour early so they
Then
can
I
watch
can
it right
watch
before they
it
play
at 11
Skyrim.
o'clock.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll see
Boom.
you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I love it. This is my
Yes.
favorite time of the day where we get to make fun of Michelle.
We don't make fun of her. Look at she's a mother, and she just did that,
Aiden's going to learn from the best.
right?
Yep.
God, maybe Aiden's controlling her mind right now.
Is this Stranger Things again? Yeah.
Inside. Isn't it crazy women can grow another child inside of them?
It's a little gross.
It is a little gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel like we should look into this more.
It's
we've
weird.
as a culture, we've accepted it as a
Right.
thing.
Right?
It's just natural.
It's gotta end.
People are like, it's beautiful. I'm like, it's kind of disgusting.
It's weird. I mean, you think about it. She couldn't, like, change the oil in her own car.
I don't
Couldn't
think-
do that.
I don't know if she can
I
pump her
couldn't
own
either.
gas.
Probably not. But yet she can assemble a heart and, and all this shit. Skin. Nowhere to properly put it, we hope. And have everything just come out.
How many fingers and toes do you think this thing will have?
Hopefully 10 and 10.
I'm hoping for paws.
right? Hopefully it's going to come out with dreadlocks right away
Dreadlocks.
and a bandana.
Hell yeah.
Imagine